Once upon a time, in a small town, there was a quiet and peaceful neighborhood called Silverwood. Among the residents of the neighborhood was an old man named Mr. Peterson, who had been harboring a dark secret for many years. Mr. Peterson was a quiet and modest man who lived alone in the oldest house in the neighborhood. One day, one of the neighborhood kids named Charlie found a box in the attic of Mr. Peterson's old house. Inside the box, he found an old wooden tape recorder and curiously played the tape inside. As he listened to the tape, he realized something horrifying. Inside the tape, there was a secret recording of Mr. Peterson spying on the residents of his house and making strange comments about them. Charlie showed the tape to his other neighborhood friends, and they were all shocked. However, most of the voices on the tape were unintelligible, and the recording seemed to show Mr. Peterson as just an old man spending time alone in his house. A few days later, strange things started happening in the neighborhood. One night, Charlie's house was indeed set on fire, and his family was quickly evacuated. Other neighborhood residents encountered odd occurrences: broken locks, strange noises, and pets going missing. The residents of the neighborhood began to blame the elderly Mr. Peterson. However, when they went to raid Mr. Peterson's house, they discovered that Mr. Peterson himself had disappeared. While searching his house, they found the box in the attic and the tape recorder inside. But now, there was a different voice on the tape. Instead of Mr. Peterson's voice, there was a dark voice of an elderly man just like Mr. Peterson, making menacing threats to the residents and announcing his next victim. As the neighborhood residents listened in horror, that night a dark shadow enveloped the neighborhood. And since that day, the Silverwood neighborhood has been shaken by a terrifying curse, controlled by the lost tape recording and its dark owner.